Intercepting the ram is a defense against an attempted tackle. The word ram signifies the opponent's tackle, and the word intercepting represents the manner in which we deal with that tackle. Let's take a look. Yeah, all the way to the camera here. So what happened there? Well, the opponent is rushing at us to tackle us. And if we don't do anything, it could turn into a bear hug. He could start walking around one or both of my legs, trying to compel me to the ground, which is going to be really scary. And you want to be careful not to break your wrist or your elbow if you're being taken down. So to prevent all of that, you saw me sprawl. And I put my hands out. In this case, I put them right on the top of the opponent's head. But really, you want to be thinking about sinking your hands into his face, turning his face into Play-Doh with eagle talons. So what would that look like? He's approaching me. I'm holding him off here, but in reality, I'm grabbing flesh, ears, cheeks, eyeballs. I'm just squishing everything. Do that one more time. And I'm really sprawling here. If he's rushing at me hard and fast, do you see how I need to have my legs out? If he stops, go ahead and look. Go. I'm really committed to that stance and position. After attacking the opponent's face, you saw me transition to his shoulders. That might happen if you naturally slide off. It might happen if he tries to parry your hands instead of down. Yes, something like that. And so you can see that I naturally end up in a clinch position here with my forearms on his shoulders. It could have been that I ended up like this for a brief moment, but the whole idea is to slow his momentum. If he tries to grab me, can you reach around my body? He's not able to get a hold of around my waist for a bear hug. So it could be hands on the face, hands on the shoulder, clinch, but here we are. And then, before executing the knee strike, I moved up the circle, and that was to disturb his base and make sure that he doesn't grab my leg. So yanking on his head as I move up the circle. It was a knee to the solar plexus, a downward elbow to the spine, a right inward downward elbow to the back of the head or the neck, a rear scoop kick up into the face as I begin my cover out, and a rear crossover back kick before completing that cover out. Let's see it here from the other angle that we saw. So as my opponent comes in, I'm sprawling, using eagle talons to the face, holding him off at the shoulders. Here I've got him in the clinch. The up the circle, as I mentioned here, takes him off balance for just a second and allows me to drive that knee. If I'm not careful and I just hand him my leg, he could grab it. Go ahead and grab it. Yep, he may even take it to one side here, and now he can step through maybe with his right leg, and I'm being taken down. So the up the circle is really important here. His hand may even go out to catch himself to brace this fall, and that's my moment to strike the knee. As I plant down, you saw the downward elbow here to the spine. That's very devastating. Stepping back with the inward downward elbow to the back of the head. I can push his head down or check an arm as I scoop kick. I'll do it off to the side here. Planting down and executing the back kick. Thank you. Now, the nature of those elbows is really intended if he's continuing his attack. Let's say that I landed the knee strike. Go ahead and put your back to the camera again. So he's coming in, I'm sprawling, I'm moving up the circle, I drive my knee, but he's still coming at me. I've got my downward elbow. Before he would get a solid hold on me, he continues though, and I'm stepping back again with my elbow. So the idea is that as he advances, I'm retreating, but with strikes all the while. So there you have it for intercepting the ram.